Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Inshallah, today we'll begin our the third section, the third part of this book, which is about al-asma'ul amilatu, nouns that govern or governing nouns. The first part, of course, was about al-huruf al-amilatu and then af'al al-amilatu, which we completed, and now we should go on to al-asma'ul amilatu. There are 9 sections in this. There are 9 parts to this section, and let's just first write what these are. So there's 4.3.1, the first of these sections, and this is about al-asma'u shartiyatu. So let's write it. So it's not that all, it's not hamza, hamzatul wasl. Okay, al-asma'u الأسماء الشرطية أسماء الشر like this شرطية like this شرطية. Okay, أسماء الشرطية. Okay, there's a ta in there. شرطية. Okay, hopefully you get that. These are conditional nouns. Conditional nouns, that's that. And then the next section is ism fa'ilun. Okay, so this is 4.3. This is funky here. Okay, this is ism fa'il. Okay, fa'ili. Okay, ism fa'ili. And then this section has like a mini section in it, like, 4.3.2.1, but there's no 2. I don't see a 2. Al-ism mubalagha. Is it al-ism? No, just ism. This is just ism. Al-mubalagha. Mubalaghati. Okay. Ism mubalagha. Okay, that's that. So that's part of that section. And then 4.3.3, okay, is about al-ismu maf'ul. That kind of makes sense, right? We'll just use maybe the same color here, or maybe not. Let's just do that. Ismul maf'ul. Alright, so that's 4.3.3. And 4.3.4 is a big one here. Let's read the 4.3.4 is a big one. Alright, a big name. الصفة المشبهة باسم الفاعل. Okay, so I'm going to have to use a lot of space here. الصفة, the صفة, okay, like this, okay. الصفة, صفة, الصفة المشبهة, مشبه, too many. مشبهة, like this. No. It's not like that. Sorry about that. مشبهة, like this. مشبهة, like that. المشبهة باسم. Okay, باسم الفاعل. Okay, الفاعل. Okay, so this is the sifa, which is the adjective, which is similar to ism fa'il. Okay, that is, this is the adjective. The adjective, which is similar to ism fa'il. Okay, like this. All right, so that's that section over there. And then 4.3.5. Okay, what's the next? 4.3.5. This section is about ism tafdeel. Ah, that sounds kind of familiar. Ism tafdeel. There's another in there. Tafdeel. Okay. Ism tafdeeli. Okay, it's mudaf, the construction. And then we have a masdar. I'll use a nice red color for that, maybe 4.3.6. Al-masdar. Al-masdar. Okay. Al-masdar. And then 4.3.7. There's only 9 sections. There's 8 in here. See, there's one extra here. So 4.3.7. Al-mudaf. 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 I'm hoping some of these are easy sections, because we hope the mudaf is easy. 4.3.7. And then the next one is I don't know what the next one is about, but here it is. 4.3.8 is al-ismu tamu. Al-ismu. Okay. Al-ismu. Okay, I think this is also maybe. Oh, I just said not Hamza. Al-ismu tamu. That's how they write it. Ta'mid. Okay, yeah, al-ismu tamu. Okay, not manut, not construction there. And then finally, al-kinayat. I'm trying to find a color for al-kinayat. Al-kinayat, I just used this one. 4.3.9. Okay, al-kinayat. Al-kinayat. Oops, that's not how you spell it, kinayat. Al-kinayat. Okay, so al-kinayatu. Okay, so that is this whole list over here. And okay, so these are governing. Let's just put the governing nouns over here. Okay, this section is about governing nouns. Okay, clean that up a little bit. Governing nouns. So it has 9 sections. The first section in al-asma'u shartiyatu, conditional nouns, and the second conditional noun. In the second section, ism fa'il, and then ism maf'ul, and then as-sifa mushabahatu bi ism fa'il. Okay, that's going back to ism fa'il, and then ism tafdil, and masdar al-mudaf, and al-ism tam al-kinayat. And that's completes this part of this chapter, inshallah. After a brief pause, I'll go into the first section. Okay, bismillah ar-rahman ar-rahim. Al-asma'u shartiyatu. Okay, I learned something today. Okay, the word ism is like this, and the plural is asma, like this. And I learned that this is hamzatul wasl and this is hamzatul qata. But this is a real hamza like that. Okay, I learned that. See, this is hamzatul wasl, which would not be pronounced, but the plural has hamzatul qata. This is a part of the word. This hamza here. So here it is al asma. See, there's a hamzatul qata there. Al asma'u shartiyatu. So conditional nouns. All right, so that goes cool. I thought I learned that. Okay. Now, among these, asma'ul af'al were discussed in 2.2.4. Here we will discuss the rest. Okay. So that's saying that you have already discussed some of this, al-asma'ul af'al, okay, nouns that are that function as verbs. This was discussed in section 2.2.4. So among these, okay, so let me just put it properly. So among these, okay, this particular category, al-asma'ul af'al, okay, al-asma'ul asma'ul af'al. Sorry, it's not al-asma'ul af'al. Okay, asma'ul, okay, af'al, okay. Okay, these were discussed in this section 2.2.4, okay, were discussed in section 2.2.4. Okay, so and then okay, here we will discuss the rest. Now here we'll discuss the rest. Okay, now just to refresh, al-asma'ul af'al, these were nouns that functioned as verbs. Slight correction here after I couldn't find what I was looking for. That's not 2.2, but rather that is 2.4.4, okay? And this was on page 45 in my textbook. Okay, so, and if you remember, these were nouns that functioned as verbs, and in the some of them were in fi'l madi, okay, so as fi'l madi, and then some of them were in fi'l amr, okay, so fi'l amr. So if some of them were in fi'l madi, fi'l amr, and these were like the fi'l madi, for example, were hayhata, shattana, and sar'ana. Remember this? Hayhata. Okay, this is hayhata. Okay, so hayhata, and then shattana, and sar'ana. Okay, so in an here hata means ba'uda. Remember, this was like ba'uda. Okay, this meant about far from. Ba'uda, which meant far from. Okay, same thing with shatana, was meant far from, and sar'an meant saru'a. Saru'a. Okay, which meant saru, which meant he hastened. Okay, and then there are several whole bunch of them which were like in Amr. Okay, and for example, Ruwaida. Okay, and this was Amhil. Remember, give respite. Amhil, right? So and then there was Ruwaida and Belha. There's another one, and then there was Dunaka. And then there was the Dunaka, or and then there was Alayka. And then and finally this whole category of Hayhal, was like Hayya, as in Hayya al Salah, Hayya or Hayya Hal, and then Hayya Hal, and then Hayta. I'm just writing this because it's just kind of neat to know. And Haluma. Okay, so if you remember, I'm going to give respite. and balha means, this was like da, means leave, right? Leave, give up. Okay, dunaka was like khuz. Okay, means take. So it's khuz. These are all fail amr. Alayka means was alzim. Remember? Okay, I don't remember some of this, but no, alzam. Okay, which one's incumbent upon? Hold on to it. Hold to it, or incumbent upon you. Upon you. This is all review. And then finally, all of these men come, hasten. Okay, so this is a big section. You have to be patient with this section. Okay, so these were, and there were others. Remember, ta'al, sahati, ala, all of those. So those we just have to review this section, 2.2.4 here. Okay, so there are many asmalul af'al, are subcategory of shart, okay, apparently. And the asmal af'al nouns that function as verb, they were in two categories. They function as fi'l madi and fi'l amr, and hayhata shatana sar'ana were those that function as fi'l madi and fi'l amr. Some of these examples and many others were given. Ruwaida, balha, dunaka, alayka, hatta, hayya, halhayta, and haluma. Those are all examples of that. So here it's saying that we're not going to talk about those. We're going to talk about the remainder. Okay, so correction. So among these actually is about asma ul af'al. This is like an introductory sentence. Okay, so al asma'u. This makes more sense. Al asma'ul amilatu. Amilatu. Okay, good. So among the asma'ul amilatu, the big picture is asma'ul amilatu. Among these, al asma'ul af'al were previously discussed. That makes more sense because these are amil. Okay, and then here we're going to talk about the rest of them. Okay, so this whole thing should come before is this shartiyah today. Then it says now we're going to talk about the remainder of asma'ul amilatu, and the first one we're going to talk about is al asma shartiyah. This was kind of an introductory sentence there. Okay, all right. Okay, so here it is. Actually, I fixed the problem. This title was actually al asma al amilatu, and among the asma al amilatu, al asma al af'al were previously discussed. Okay, and then in this section 4.3 it's saying we shall talk about the remainder of these. Okay, and the first of this remainder is asma'ul shartiyah to 4. Here's where the 4.3.1 starts, actually on page 124 in my textbook. So these are the conditional nouns. Conditional. So I was making a mistake on the heading here. Okay, so fair enough. Okay, we got conditional nouns. They govern two fi'l mudari, giving both of them jazm. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, they govern, okay, two, okay, fi'l al-mudari. Okay, they govern fi'l mudari'un. Mudari'un. Okay, so they govern two fi'l al-mudari, okay, and giving both of them jazm. Giving both of them, they give both of them jazmun. Jazmun. They give both of them jazm. So it's kind of like they come here. Okay, asma ush-shartiyah will come here. Okay, and then it will be followed by fi'l mudari. Okay, fi'l mudari, and both of these will be jazm like this. Okay, so that would be the structure of these. Asma shartiyah will cause both of these to be jazm like this. Okay, so they appear before two sentences. The first is the shart, and the second is the jaza. So they appear before two sentences like this. First is the shart, shartun, like this. First is the shartun. Let me write this properly, okay? The first is the shartun, okay? And the second one is called the jazaun, okay? Jazaun. Jazaun. Okay, so the first is the condition, okay, and the second is the result, okay. Second is the result, okay. First is the C, second is the result, condition and result, CR, okay, as in CAR, condition and result, right? Okay, so we got this. So these are two sentences, okay. They come before two sentences like this, okay. First one is the shart and second is the jaza. So now there's a list of asma'ul shartiyya too. I'm gonna make this list, okay. Okay, so the table is going to be asma'ul shartiyya too. Let me just write this down over here, okay. الأسماء الشرطية. أسماء الشرطية. Okay, so that's the list. And here we have the particular noun, okay, and then here we have its meaning in this column, and then here we have a usage of that, and finally examples in this last column, okay. Okay, so let's start. So let's write these down. So this is man. Maybe I'll just write some of these down first, and then there is a ma, and there is a mahma. Okay, and mata, and then ayyana, okay. And then I'm going to shift colors here because pair easier to memorize maybe. And then ayyana, aina, okay. And anna, this is anna, okay. This is anna, it's a funky one. This is a and haythuma, and then we have to make this work here. So I'm gonna fit everything here. Haythuma and kayfama. Let's see, yeah. Kayfama, and then finally ayyu. Ayyun. Okay. Okay, so now let's do their meanings. Man is like man akhi, who's this? So who or whoever, right? Whoever. Man jalati, or okay. So lil akhil. So this is for akhil. Lil akhil. Okay, which is jinns, Muslim, mankind, jinns, and angels, right? Lil akhili. Okay, so this is for lil akhil. Okay, let me just do these first three. Ma is like what. So this is like what, and or whatever, as in whatever. Okay, and this is for khayr akhir. And mahma, which is very similar to ma, is however much. Okay, this is like however much. However much. Okay, all right, and so both of these are for غير آخر. So I'm just going to take this out. Okay, and then since both of these are for غير آخر, I'm just going to write this for غير آخر over here. Okay, so this is for لغير آخر. لغير آخر. Okay, غير الآخر. Okay, so both of these are for غير آخر. Okay, we got that. Okay, so man is whoever, ma is what, whatever, mahma is however much. Okay, and mata and ayana, they both mean the same. That's like when. Since they both mean the same, we can just make them the same. And this means, I'm sorry. Okay, let me do this properly. Okay. Okay, so they both mean, okay, when. They both mean when. Okay, and they both is lizaman. Okay, it's lizaman. They both mean for lizaman. So we can take this out for time. When is for time. Okay, so let's write this lizaman. للزمان. Okay, للزمان. For both of these are for للزمان. Okay, okay. So متى, when, أيانا, when for للزمان, and أين, أين, أن, and حيثما, حيثما, they all mean where. Okay, so they all mean where. So we can take these out, and because they all mean the same, which is very nice. So the table when, and we'll call this where. So these aina, anna, and haythma mean where, and they're all for makan. So we can take this out here as well, and they're all for makan. So these three are for makan. So we can put them maybe in the same yellow color. Lil, okay, makan. Okay, lil makan, okay, for place. Mata, ayana, time, aina, anna, where, and haythuma is where or wherever, right? Haythuma kuntum, haythuma kuntum, it's enough, right? haythuma kuntum fathama wajhullah, haythuma kuntum fathama wajhullah, wherever you are, you find the face of Allah. Okay, and the last one is, not last two, kayfama, how, manner, and any of the above, okay? Okay, so this one is interesting. Maybe I'll just write this in a different color because it's just so interesting. Okay, it's different, right? So maybe I'll just put this in a different color here, okay? Okay, so kayfa ma is like two words. Kayfa ma is like kayfa is how, and ma what. So however type of thing, in whichever manner, okay? So this is the how and manner. M-A-N-N. They say how and manner. And it is like in whichever, like however manner. However you sit, I sit. However or whichever way, etc. Like that. Okay, that's that. And AU is any of this. It just says any of the above. AU can mean any of the above. It's like a general question things, like very powerful. Any, maybe you should write that powerful note, the red, right? Any of the above. Any of the above. Okay, all right, so wow, that's better. Okay, so for, and this one is for hal. Okay, lil hal. Lil hal. Okay, the condition. Okay, And this one, I use a very powerful word. I guess it could be used for anything, any of the above. Okay, very powerful word. Okay, so here we have it. Okay, so now I kind of color coded these to match them. Okay, okay, so let's give some examples. Okay, so let's give some examples. Okay, man is used for who or whoever. May yukrimni ukrimhu. Now, these are short. Okay, these are short. So man ukrimhu. Remember, we gotta be patient in this section. Okay, we gotta learn this. Okay, so man, whoever, yukrimni, yukrimni. Okay, man yukrimni. Okay, man yukrimni, ukrimhu. Ukrimhu. Okay, so whoever treats me hospitably, I will treat him hospitably. Okay, so whoever treats me hospitably, I will treat him hospitably. Okay, so here again, notice. So this is a harmful shart, and followed by a sentence which is like ism fa'liya, yukrimni. Okay, he treats me. But again, note this is yukrimni. It is jazm. Okay, okay, and then ukrimhu. See, is also jazm. So the jazm is there because of the man. Okay, the man is what's making it jazm over here. Okay, so that's lil akhir. So my yukrimni, whoever treats me hospitably, ukrimhu. So and this is the shart over here, and that's the shart, and that's the jaza. Okay, so that's the shart and that's the jaza. All right, so the next sentence example of ma. Okay, so ma and mahma, these are both for غير آخر. Okay, ma and mahma for غير آخر. ما تأكل أكل. Okay, ما تأكل أكل. So ما تأكل تأكل. Okay, and then أكل أكل. This is funky word here. ما تأكل أكل. Okay, like this. Okay, and then this means whatever you eat, I will eat. Okay, so here again is ma is the ismu shartiya. This is the shart. Shart is ma ta'kul, and that's the jaza. And as you can see, they're both also again jazm, like the ma ta'kul, akul, whatever you eat, I will eat. And of course, ma is used because whatever you're eating is غير آخر. Okay. All right, this is a big sentence here, so I'll give myself a little room. So this mahma means mahma, mahma, however much, tunfiqu, mahma, whatever you, that's tunfiqu, fil khayri, whatever you spend in good, yanfa'ka. ينفعك وتنفق في الخير ينفعك. Okay, so whatever, mahma, however much or whatever much, mahma tunfiqu. Okay, now it's not tunfiqu. I made a mistake here. Not tunfiqu. Ma tunfiq. Tunfiq. Okay, because it gives it jazm, right? Mahma gives this jazm. It's a ism shartiya. Ma tunfiq fil khayri, whatever you spend in good, ينفعك, and then this is also jazm because of jaza. So that's the shart and that's the jaza. Okay, so mahma tunfiq. So these are all ism shartiya. Okay, so they all are causing short type sentences. Okay, all right, so that's that one. So next one is mata. Mata. Mata tazhab. Wherever you go, azhab. That's mata tazhab, azhab. Okay, it's whenever, not wherever. Actually, whenever you go, I go. Mata tazhab, ashab. Okay, ayana tusafir, usafir. Whenever you travel, whenever you wait a minute, hold on, ayana. Whenever you go, whenever you travel, I will travel. Ayana tusafir, usafir. I'll write that one. Ayana. Okay, I want to use the examples here with white. Ayana. Ayana. Ayana tusafir. Ayana tusafiru. Not tusafiru again, akhi. It's tusafir. Ayana tusafir. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I made a mistake. And then ayana tusafir. Usafir. Usafir. Okay, it's jazm. Okay, it's jazm. Okay, so this means whenever you travel, I will travel. Whenever you travel, I will travel. Okay, next we have aina, anna, and haysuma, which all means where. So aina, all from makan. And this one, aina tashab, azhab. Okay, aina. Okay. Aina tashab, azhab. So this is aina. Aina. So it's tashab, azhab. Okay. Now this is wherever. Wherever you go, I go. Okay, I will go. Wherever you go, I will go. Alright, so that's that. And then anna, same thing. Anna tanzil, anzil. Wherever you stay, I stay. So anna, this is anna tanzil, tanzil, anzil. Okay, I'm getting this. See, I'm getting all of them to be jazm now. Okay, anna tanzil. Wherever you stay, wherever you stay, I will stay. Okay, got that one. Okay, and then haythuma. Okay, haythuma tusafir, usafir. Wherever you travel. Okay, haythuma. That's haythuma. Haythuma tusafir, tusafir, usafir. Okay, again, wherever you travel. Okay, except there's no wherever, isn't it? Wherever you travel, I will travel. All right, almost there. So we got that. And kayfama, however, there's two words in one. Kayfa is how, ma kayfa, however much, right? Kayfama ta'qud, a'qud. Whichever way you sit, I will sit. Kayfama ta'qud. Okay, so kayfama, kayfama, kayfama ta'qud, taqud. تقعد أقعد. However you sit, I will sit. Okay, whichever way you sit. Whichever way you sit, I will sit. Okay. All right, and then finally, أي مكان تذهب أذهب. Okay, whichever place you go, I will go. So here's أي. Okay, so this is أي. أي. Wherever مكان. أي مكان, whichever مكان تذهب. أذهب. أذهب. Okay, whichever place you go, I will go. Whichever place you go, I will go. Okay, so that's it. That's it. So here we have a whole asma'u shartiyat over here. Okay, and there are actually 10 of these. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 of them. So man and ma, mahma, mata, ayana, and aina, anna, haisama, كيفما and ayu. So and then man is for akhir, and ma and mahma is for غير آخر, and mata and yana is for zaman, and aina and حيثما is for makan, and كيفما is for الحال, how whichever way, and ayun is for can be used for any one of these. Okay, then there's lots of notes here. Okay, hang on. All right, so this first note is actually kind of cool and important. Okay, it says in. Okay, and isma. Okay, in and isma have the same function as asma shartiya, as al asma shartiya. Okay, has the same functions. Okay, that is, okay, giving jazm. Okay, they give jazm. Okay, they give jazm to فعل المضارع. They do the same thing as these do. Okay, except okay, they are particles. They are particles. Okay, particles. Harfa شرط. harfa harfani مضاف مضاف إليه. Construction. harfa الشرطي. So two harfa harfani. So harfa شرط and not nouns. Okay, so these are huruf al-shart. Okay, so, two of them. Collectively, the nouns and, okay, so collectively, okay, the nouns and harf, okay, okay, are called, and this is probably good to know. Okay, it's a nice big fancy word. Okay, so let me put this in this. Okay, they're called adawatu the wa adawatu الشرط الشرطي. الجازمية. جازمة. Okay. الجازمة. أدوات الشرط الجازمة. I don't know what أدوات means, but things that of shart that cause jazma. That's I won't translate that, but that's okay. Together they're called the nouns and part together those category. Okay, so they give examples of both of these as well. Okay, so both of these mean if. Okay, both of these it means if. All right. So let me put it this way. Okay, example is tazhab azhab. Okay, in tazhab, in tazhab azhab, same thing. See, they give jazma. So if you go, I go. If you go, I will go. All right, and then the same thing. Isma taf'al sharra. Okay, so here's a good sentence actually. Maybe I'll write this in a different color. Okay, isma whenever. Okay, is when two isma when isma two words in one. Isma taf'al that's taf'al. Isma taf'al, see it's taf'al like this. Isma taf'al. Okay, isma taf'al whenever you do sharran, evil. Okay, tandam, nadama, tandam. Okay, so jazam. Alright, so this is translated as if you do evil, you will be regretful. If you do evil, you will be regretful. Okay, that's that. All right. Okay, that's note number 1. All right, note number 2. It's continued. So here it is. Note number 2. It says there are other adawat al-sharti. There are other, okay, adawat al-sharti. Okay, so let's write that fancy word again so we can learn. Adawatu. Okay, do that right. Adawat al-sharti. This is sha, okay. Sharti, okay. There are other adawat al-sharti that are غير جازمة. That are غير جازمة. Okay, they are غير, they don't cause jazm. جازمة متن. They're غير جازمة. That is, they do not give jazm to fi'l mudari. Okay, that is, they do not give jazm to fi'l mudari. Some of these were discussed previously in section. Okay, some were discussed previously. I have to write this. Okay, and this is section 4.4, number 13. Okay, حروف الشرط التي لا جزم. Okay, these are حروف الشرط التي لا جزم. Among al-asma' al-shartiyya which do not give, there are 2 are discussed below. Okay, so we can look at these before. Okay, I will elaborate this maybe on next time. Okay, but among, okay, so among the asma' al-shartiyya too, among the asma' al-shartiyya too, okay, al-asma' al-shartiyya too, Among the asma al-shartiyatu which do not give jazm, which do not give jazm, okay, two are discussed below, okay, two are discussed below. So we're going to only talk about two of them, okay? So we're going to talk only about two of them that do not give jazm. Okay, so one, kullama. So the first one is, which color should I use? I just use green here. One is kullama. Kullama. Okay, it's kullama. Oh Allah. Kullama. Kullama. Okay, whenever, every time. Whenever and every time. Okay, so that's what that means. Okay, kullama. This is a zarfun and enters upon fi'lu madi. Okay, it also conveys the meaning of emphasis and repetition. Okay, this is a zarfun. Okay, zarfun. Okay, this is a zarf which enters upon it's a zarf which enters upon fi'lu madi, not mudari. Fi'lu madin. Okay, fi'lu madin. Okay, so this is very important. It enters upon fi'lu madi because all the other ones on fi'lu mudari. Okay, on fi'lu madin, and it also conveys the meaning of emphasis and repetition. It also conveys meaning of repetition, and emphasis. Convey a meaning of repetition and emphasis. Okay, or they said emphasis and repetition. I wrote repetition, emphasis. Okay, fine. Okay. كلما مرضت ذهبت إلى الطبيب. Whenever I fell sick, I went to the doctor. So كلما مرضت. See, no jazm. كلما مرضت ذهبت إلى okay إلى الطبيب. إلى الطبيب. Okay, whenever I fell sick, I went to the doctor. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, the second one that is talked here is iza. Okay, iza, which means when. Okay, iza. This is also zarf and is used to give the meaning of fi'l mudari. Okay, so this is also zarf. Also is zarfun. Okay, and used to, and it's also and used to give the meaning of fi'l, and used to give the meaning of fi'l mudari. Fi'l mudari. Okay, it also entails the meaning of condition. Okay, it also entails the meaning of condition. Big word coming up, warning. متضمن معنى الشرطي. Okay, fancy term. Okay, متضمن معنى شر معنى الشرط. Okay. Okay, so that's what they don't, that's what that means. And tells the meaning of a shart. متضمن معنى الشرط means having the meaning of shart. Okay, I guess that's all. Example is given here. Okay. إذا لقيته إذا okay لقيته لقيته إذا لقيته فسلم فسلم عليه. Okay, so this means when you meet him, greet him. Okay, so that's an example. So it's like a short, right? There's no just إذا لقيته فسلم عليه. Okay, so that's that. Okay, fair enough. And then the third, this is a third note. Okay, so second note was that, and then note number 3 finally is last note here. When the following nouns are used for istifham, they appear before one sentence. Okay, when the following noun, okay, when the following, it's kind of weird last afterthought, when the following nouns are used for istifham, okay, for istifham, istifhamun, whenever they're used for istifhamun, interrogative, questioning. Okay, istifham, they appear before the sentence. They appear, okay, I guess the key operative word is this, before, okay, one sentence. Okay, they say, I guess, emphasize one, I guess, or I don't know if the emphasis or one sentence. Okay, so here it is. So they just gave a list of these nouns. Okay, so I'm just gonna write it. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna write these here. Okay, so man. Okay, ma, mata, and then ayana. Okay, ayana and aina. Okay, anna. Okay, anna and ayun. Ayun, yeah, ayun. And then mahaza. Okay, so so it's like they give examples of this. Okay, so the examples are given. They use the before sentence. Okay, for example, mahaza. Example. Okay, man anta. Okay, an example given. Mata tusafir. Mata tusafiru. Okay, so like this. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, so that's the end of this section. Okay, so let us review what we have talked about and then we'll finish inshallah. So in this section, which is the first section of al-asma al-amilatu, we were talking about al-asma al-shartiyatu, conditional nouns. Okay, so asma al-shartiyatu. Okay, and they give two fi'l mudari. That's the key. They give two fi'l mudari jazm, giving both of them jazm. So they come like this, and shart and jaza. Shart is the condition, jaza is the result. CR as in CAR, condition and result. And there are 10 of these that we learned, and there were man, ma, mahma, mata, ayana, aina, anna, haysama, kayfama, and ayun. Okay, and we took some notes, and some notes said, the first note said, in and isma also function as asma al-shartiya. They give jazm to fi'l mudari, to two fi'l, except they are particles. They're harfa shartin, okay? In and isma, and do not and not nouns. Collectively, with nouns and particles, they are known as أدوات الشرط الجازمة. أدوات الشرط الجازمة. Things that give shart with jazima. Examples of in and isma, they both mean if. They both mean if. In tazhab azhab, and isma taf'al sharran tandam. If you do evil, you will be regretful. So that was the first note, and we had two additional notes over here. And note number two said there are other adawat al-sharti that are غير جازمة, that do not give jazma. Some of these were discussed previously in section 4.4. And among the asma' al-shartiyat which do not give jazm, the two of them are discussed here. One was kullama, so this is a noun. Kullama and iza is kullama and iza. Okay, this is a iza. Both of those are nouns that do not give jazm. Kullama, whenever, where it's a zarf which comes in fi'l madi. Okay, it conveys the meaning of repetition. And so kullama maritu zahabtu ila tabibi. So see, these are two sentences. Kullama maritu zahabtu ila shati, but neither of them are jazm. And iza is when, is also a zarf, and when gives the meaning gives the meaning of fi'l mudari. Okay. And it also has a meaning of a condition. متضمن من معنى شرطي. Okay. إذا لقيته فسلم. See, that's one sentence. The second sentence, but no, neither of them are jazm. إذا لقيته. Okay. فسلم عليه. Whenever you meet him, greet him. Okay. And the third note was whenever the following are used for istifham, they appear before one sentence. Okay. They don't have two sentences. Man, ma, mata, ayyana, aina, anna, ayyun. Three examples like here. Ma haza, man anta, mata, tusaf, etc. Okay. And that's the end of this section, inshallah. Next time we shall go on to the next section. Assalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah walhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum.